Hey guys, welcome. Sorry, the set was already happening. I'm literally just jumping out of bed right now to cast it. This is game number 2, but I will cast game 1 after game 2 and 3. So I won't put the scorer who won the first game, so you guys can see that too. Oh my god. I don't even have a coffee or anything, so this is going to be a rough start of the day. We have Z40 playing as Chinese, running is playing as Persians on Acropolis. I see a couple of archers behind the wood line with running already having control of the middle. The Diffish Z40 has a dog as well, but is going to go down, and apparently he did stop the production from it. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a tower here behind Z40's wood line, especially because running didn't spend his stone anywhere else. He still has it. He has small walls back at home, so scouts from Z40 won't do anything. But now there's 2 archers there paired up with those scouts. Z40 still has so many vills on stragglers and whatnot. I think he could use more here. Second archer range is going up, while Z40 is also slowly preparing to click up to the next stage, and it seems like running is committed to feudal. Maybe with more investment here, but he's already putting down fish traps, so it will probably pay off more in the long run. And one kill will go down here. One scout will as well. 2 scouts actually. I think they were low HP. There's a couple of spears there, so Z40 has to pay attention. Running is Persians though. And those fish traps might bring in some more food income. Also, Persian TCs are working faster. Actually, Z40 hasn't clicked up yet. Wow, I was expecting that to be way faster, and they're both getting wheelbarrow in Feudal Age. I guess there's already a healthy amount of farms. 16 for Z40, 12 for running, but his TC is researching it faster, like I said, and running has cheaper wheelbarrow. All in all, maybe it's worth it. Maybe. Hey guys, good morning. Hey Mingo Bingo. Archer range for Z40, the second one. You know, I thought Z40 will click up to the next stage way sooner, but he saw the second range from from running, sorry. And he's investing more. He stayed more in field rage, and I don't mind that. Because I've seen plenty of situations where one player prepares to click up, does click up even if he sees more investment from the opponent, and then dies to some sort of all-in. But running will follow shortly here. Good micro. Seems like running is winning this though. And forcing a tower here would be huge. More skirms are following. I would like to see one or a couple of scouts added. And while I'm saying that, I see running has one on the field and another one in the queue. Scouts will absolutely push this back. Hey, happy leaves. Yeah, I'm guessing Siskan is also casting this as well, but no spoilers of the first game, please, because Oh my god, I do that sometimes. I wake up and open dashboard and see from the bed that a set has been scheduled in the meantime, and well, this wasn't supposed to be played now. So I literally just jumped out of bed. I didn't even wash my face right now, so it's a bloody disaster. It'll be a rough start of the day, and I really need a coffee. But I will cast the first game as well after the third one finishes. Knights on the field now. That running is going to have a bit of an issue to deal with because he only has skirms forward. Hey Mesha, how's it going? I'm tired. I'm a bit tired. But in the meantime, running still has cavalry on the field, and apparently he's keeping those CA busy. Those CA had to follow this instead of going forward, and that gives a bit of a time for running to get to Castle Age, to get a couple of scouts out, to put down the second DC. It's going to be knights and camels for him, and CA from Chinese. Now, running already has 2 archer range. He could go CA of his own. He gets Persian tactics, and even... Homies, listen, even if you had a couple of knights here and there in front of your CA, your knights have +2 versus the archers. Which I'm guessing is not very relevant because I feel like... No, it's versus all the archer class. So, cavalry archers included. Hey Francis, thank you so much for the 12 months. My first anniversary, hoping for many more. I'm hoping for many more as well. I appreciate you a lot. We appreciate your commitment. Thank you, Shire and Mesha. Means a lot. Means a lot. Oh, this is tragic. Having to fight off a camel with villagers is not the best position, but overchops can happen, and Z40 had a camel of his own to push that back. All in all, how is the general state of the game, of this game, looking like? Running is ahead in resources collected. That's just Persian privileges. Though against Chinese, that's something. There are a couple of fish traps here. And by a couple, I mean exactly one. Probably more will follow. Z40 is behind one villager, given the fact that he was the first one to reach the castle age, the first one to well, not the first one to add TCs. His second TC just went up now. And running, that was the first thing he put down as soon as he hit the next age. Couple of knights to disturb the eco at home. Those knights have +1 armor on them. No +2. And a couple of camels will be able to push that away. For sure. You know what my issue is? That I wasn't even... I don't mind waking up earlier to cast something. Like, I woke up at 5 to cast Lewis. I don't mind that. I mind when I don't know. And it has to be spontaneously. Like, if I would have known that I have to wake up at 7 to cast this, I would not have stayed until 1 a.m. to play team games with Phosphor and Dave. You know, I would go to bed earlier. I would rest properly. Oh, we are exchanging a couple of builds with the raids here and there. Eco KD is still 10 to 10. 50 to 46 KD, general KD. I mean, third person TC is up. Third Chinese one is coming forward as well. A bit too forward, I would say. Isn't this pretty close to Persian's base? Has 2 goals, though. Hey, Dan. Has 2 goals, though. And those are Running's goals. Other than that, he does have this one on the side that he had scouted. Oh, this poor monk looking for a relic. Yeah, Running scouted those 2 juicy goals as well. Hey, ugly. Hey, Visky, my homie. Just a delete today. Just a small delete. Okay, I have a couple more fish traps. And this is just a... Oh no, my poor baby cat. 1 second, be right back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. I heard my cat's feeder going on. I mean, going off. And I heard that sound that it doesn't have food in it anymore, so I had to feed him. My bad. Okay, so what's going on? We don't have Imp on the way yet. They're both investing a lot into eco. Chinese eco paying off, and Z40 is actually taking an advantage here. No, I know. Boom, the dummy. No, no. I knew that the first. I knew this is the second game, but I wanted to cast the game afterwards. As I just. This game was not scheduled yesterday, so I woke up the. I didn't know. It's okay. It's fine. Well, we still don't know how the first game went, right? Well, we know the result, but we didn't... Ooh, nice job sniping those fishing ships. And the fish traps. Even though I will say that running, taking all that food in the middle was worth it. But now we have a naked castle drop. Scorpions are here. Running did end up investing into a Persian CA production. He doesn't have ballistics though for the Scorpions especially, but he will take this fight and he will drop that castle. and that will bring him back into the game. Running has a lot of military right now on the field. 31. Z40 will click up to the next stage though, but he will lose a lot of military, so he needs to not die basically. This is the handcart TC. There's no imp in the queue. Market. We're missing that +2. We're missing +2 armor. We're missing +2 attack. Look at that. All the eco upgrades from this age available, and he has the last one in the queue. He didn't have a market to buy the remaining food, and he's only building it with one bill, and it's taking forever to build the market. I think he should rush it, though, if that's indeed is his plan to go up to the next stage. And I think it is, because he's not producing any food units. Has 8 bills in the queue, though. Oh, these poor villagers will come back here because they don't have access to this gold anymore, and they would rather take this one, but I'm afraid that's just throwing those lives down the drain. There's Imp in the queue. Running. Needs more farms, in my opinion. He has 102 vills, but he has 14 on stone. Oh my god, are we gonna see war elephants? Running should just go all in castle. There's a castle now here. I think that's his plan, actually. He's coming forward with another castle, but he... Can he see this one? He can. Oh, Lavash. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Put it there, I guess. Okay. Z40 is still not getting +2 attack. Does have the armor. That's gonna help a lot against the camels. A lot of vills are dying under his TC though, and he will get to Imp with quite a lot of hills. Running has more reinforcements coming here to deal with those camels. And suddenly, Running's military numbers are dropping. They are dropping. And there's still no resources behind all of this to go Imp. And Running will be hit by the Chinese privileges right now. There will be traps out of this castle. There will be bracer on those CA. There will be heavy camel in the queue, and Running taps out. Says GG. Z40 takes this game. Game number 2. We still have no single idea how the first game went, and I will be casting it after the third one. It seems like there will just be GG. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Hey, Axel, Huggen Schmoggen. Early birds, homies? Yes, sir. The early homies catch the stream. Oh my god. Will I have enough time in this small break between while they're putting up a lobby to make a coffee? A coffee would go a long run, guys. A long run. I don't even have the dress here. You should do the coffee, whatever or not, but I don't want to let you guys here alone. But now Axel is here, Ugly is here, the hen, my best mods. So they can keep you entertained. Also, that was the first pick for both of these two. Yeah, okay, I'm going for a coffee, guys. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, we're 5 minutes into African clearing. Not African clearing, 45 clearing. God damn it, I have to stop playing that map so often. Sucksy! Crazy playlist. Yeah, I like a lot of music genres. So it can get wild like that. Wait until you get to the point where it goes from Anita and Bad Bunny to, I don't know, Bavaldi or Vivaldi or something. Hola, Marcy. How's it going? It's a mix. Yeah, and those are my liked songs playlist. So, hey, Atomic, how's it going? So, guys, we have Burgundians versus humans. Z40 is playing as Burgundians in the north and holy walls. Yes, this version is wallable to the edge, correct? That's exactly what the players are doing, and Z40 is securing only an extra gold in all of those walls. I feel like if running would go for some wild walls like that here, he could include this gold and this gold here if he walls with it, maybe. Do you like German Schlager? I mean, I'm sure I could find a couple of songs there. It would be a-okay. We can gamble on this game. We can gamble on the next one because the next one is actually going to be the first game. What you snacking on? Bread with cream cheese. I had a really stressing period of time lately, and I had some stomach problems. Like I think I talked about that all the time on stream. Whenever, because I was a DJ in college and was missing a lot of sleep and drinking a lot of energy drinks and coffee. Now I developed some stomach problems that are always coming back whenever I'm feeling a bit anxious or stressed or whatnot. So they're back, and didn't have a lot of time in the last couple of days to take care of that, in the sense that I should pay more attention in the morning to have at least a snack or to eat something, just to like not ruin it completely. It is what it is, yeah. So I figured I might as well, while I was getting coffee, get that snack as well. Hey, it's Boris. I love that second DC. I would have preferred it to be in on stone, maybe. But hey, at least the stone is protected. And now he can wall from this house to this wood line and whatever. I have Harvard and I'm a senior in college. Yeah. It was mostly the mix of energy drink and coffee. Kind of like non-stop that did it for me, unfortunately. Hey, Loki. Hey, hey. Okay, so Z40 is going Gap C with a stable and a market. Right? A blacksmith. It's a blacksmith. With a blacksmith, we make sure that we are going to have access to a siege workshop later on as well. I do like the reinforcements with the second layer of house walls on this side. However, we're still not walled on this one. But apparently, running is going to wall that out with buildings. So, a stable will coming up shortly here as well. Look at him keeping both of those TC's production up. He is at 33 eco right now. 29 for Z40, but Z40 is on the way to the next stage. And while all of that is happening, for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that's exactly the equivalent of 6 vills, if I'm not mistaken. Running will pump 12 vills out from both TCs. Quick maths. There's another Boris. Oh my god, running is going to wall forward, but I really don't like spending that idle time on the Vil. Idle time that that Vil is not gathering any resources. To wall forward as humans, because you don't have stone walls. You only have palisades. Okay, a couple of scouts from Z40 as well. He should keep them inside his base, also not open that gate. Oh, okay. No spoilers. Why didn't you say hi? No spoilers because I'll cast that afterwards. I started casting from game 2. Hello, that moans. Here in the first row to support Louis. Louis is gonna play in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Versus say my name. No, I didn't cast it. Like, I'm literally just jumped out of bed to cast this set. Let the dog out. Who let the dog out? Ooh. Ooh, there's a blacksmith. And running is getting bloodlines. Bro! What's going on with people getting bloodlines on this map? Well, actually, in this scenario, I don't even mind it too much since you want to fight cavalry. So getting more HP could pay off. Second TC is already up. Third one is following. Both of them only on wood. Okay. That is your main resources to get to translate it into farms. What's for breakfast then? Cream cheese with a piece of bread. On a piece of bread. Can't talk properly. I was talking about that earlier. I went to grab it while I was making a coffee between the games. But I never... Like, I did that thing sometime to, like, spontaneously start a cast in the middle of it. Nice snipe of the monk. There is a spear there, though, so... Running will have to back off. He's going full upgraded scouts soon. Well, I don't think armor is going to be seen because there's no reason to get it, but those are low HP. And now if you are committed to those upgrades, I think you have to be committed to keep investing into units to win this fight. I can't possibly see that being a good idea. Why? Because Z40 is gonna take fight, take HP off of those scouts, send the light cavalry back, heal it, and then send it back to fight. And in the meantime, yes, okay, Z40 is still behind 20 vills, but running will use one of those TCs soon to go out to the next stage, and those are the 6 vills that I was talking about. And now Z40 has 3 TCs. We're still afraid of going for that one. I think he's waiting for more monks or more Lycavs. Great job from running, being super active on the map. How we get some stamp lancers. You know, But the issue with Stab Lancers is that Z40 is fully walled here. Where are you getting the Stab Lancers? Out? There's monks out. You can't. Hey Greed, how's it going? Happy to help with running jokes here. Well, he's running. Look at running. Oh, I see Vils forward. 2 of them, precisely. 3 monks there, and oh boy, how running is committing here. That relic will make it into his base. There's also a conversion, but the monk will end up dead. That was relic number 3. And that's a lot of spears from Z40 on the field. I don't think running can just commit to all of that. There's a monastery from humans. On the field, and the siege workshop. We're committed to push here. Okay, those wanted to be way more forward, and we do have a lot of cavalry on the field. Imp soon on the way as well. He could afford it. I don't know if he's gonna make it. He should. Okay, those are the buildings to go up. Imp is in the queue. We're missing 100 stone to put a castle on one of these hills. Running is still ahead a couple of hills, but Z40 is catching up. Issue is with the resources collected. I level monk out to heal all of that cavalry, but we have pikemen upgrade on the field, and Z40 has the resources to click up to imp himself, not too behind. That says so much about the Burgundian ego. It's just crazy. Yeah, with the mangonel shot, that fight was way better for running than it should have been. The light cav just was able to finish off all of the pikemen. Now there's a couple of lancers to absolutely make sure that that castle goes right into Z40's face. Also, I don't know what happened here exactly, but Z40 did not click up to the next stage. I don't know if he... Oh, he has it queued in one of the TCs. Okay. He has it queued after Loom, apparently, or after one of the Vils. And it's funny because I just saw his gold income, and I was looking at his queue, and I was like, what is he spending all that gold on? I mean... Hey, Lexi, Ardenzo, Loom, Owlscar. He had the buildings too. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? But it was appearing here that is in queue. There's a castle up, and that timing from humans will hit on a different level. Timing that could have been even there earlier, but he did invest it into a lot of scouts. Now, does have an extra relic. I love how Z40 is moving them, though. I was saying extra relics because, well, Z40s were out. This is Running's game to take. Well, he does have the upper hand here, but if Burgundians manage to stall long enough, what would be Running's main unit? Halbs and bomber cannons. Probably to snipe the traps, to snipe the castle, to run it into all that cavalry. Ah, no, you were saying Runnings. Runnings will be cavalry and Kipchaks, probably. Keep checks will be added after you have a couple of traps out. But he did invest it into an onager, and he's just doing a tattoo move here, hoping to raid Z40's eco. No keep checks. I think he will add keep checks once he sees the pikes. You need a way to deal with the pikes, and onager often will not do it. Good job from Z40 though, stalling for the longest. Z40 in the damn hell. That's halves on the queue. Yeah, you see, that's the issue with the onager against all the halves. Halves is in. There's a lot of stab lancers still though, so in a bit of a pickle here. Still get a lot of bonus damage. Those stab lancers were missing the +2 attack, but it still won't matter since a bunch of them can attack from one range. The fights that stab lancers are taking are so broken. I think you need a couple of Custiliers mixed in. He is trying to snipe the traps with them though, and he will manage to. He might snipe those two onagers as well. A third one. Oh la la. That's nice for Z40. Okay, running Zico might not be good enough though for keep checks or for what? To continue the production. Chemistry is in. He has a bombard cannon in the queue. What do you mean no? That was the first thing he queued up after halves. Really good defense. I would like him to wall this though. I would like him to try to wall that. I mean, there's onagers, so it's kind of useless, but at least you're putting the onagers to work. A lot of damage taken on that castle. Z40 invested a lot into repairing it, but now he's running out of stone. Yep, it's exactly what it heard. What you guys heard. Z40 is running. And it's stab lancers! Let's go! Why is running not cut through the wood line? He's waiting for elite upgrade. That's what he did initially, but now he's just waiting for elite. Before running with all of that army into Z40's main base. Castle went down. Stab Lancer is in. Was running out of stone? Yeah. Z40 is running out of stone. Yeah, those halves don't even have the +2 attack. Have even the less armor. Both of the castles fell. And now you have 4 onagers, a couple of bomber cannons behind all of those halves though. Yeah, I mean, you need 100 halves here to take that fight, I feel like. Or is Z40 getting elite scrims? I think he was expecting the Kipchak transition. I don't think he went through with the elite upgrade though. This is live. Positive variable. The first game I missed, so basically I started casting from the second game. This is game number 3. But I will be casting the first game as recorded games. If that makes any sense, or if that was easy enough to understand. Is he for the edge? I think so too, yeah. Alright, is Vils doing? Is he gonna buy a castle here? Yeah, so this is game 3, you said? Yeah, this is game 3. But I didn't put game 1 on the scoreboard because I want to cast it as well. I didn't cast the first game. So basically how it went this morning was I had a nightmare and I woke up and when I have nightmares I like to grab my phone and stay a bit on the phone and not fall asleep immediately, because if I fall asleep immediately the nightmare just continues. So I grab my phone, I open Twitch, and I see only Siskan casting Z40 versus running, and it was the beginning of game number 2. So I was like, I wonder when did that happen? That wasn't supposed to happen now, but apparently they scheduled last night or early this morning, I don't know. So I just jumped out of bed and started casting it. But it was, I started in game number 2. But since no other English caster was covering it, I will be casting it now. So, yeah. We still have a game to go. And it's going to be Shoals. Hey, XOXO, Gossip Girl. Morning, Upper East Siders. Or wakey, Upper East Siders. Something like that. My god. I'm slacking with my Gossip Girl lines. Have to rewatch it. The way Danny will explain the same thing 4 or 5 times with different phrasing to people who are just not listening carefully really shows how... Well, no, I don't think they weren't listening carefully. I do think that some people just join later and they're not aware. But yeah, language barriers is something that I honestly struggle with sometimes. I feel like that is affecting my casting a lot of times, especially when a lot of things are happening in the same time. And I feel like my mind is, that's right, running. And I have to channel my energy to explaining only one thing at once, but then I'm missing a word and then I get frustrated and then I realize that I don't know how to say that word in any the other language I speak or I know, and it's just frustrating sometimes. Cumin for the boom, for the whatever. What language do you dream in, Danny? It depends. It depends. Like sometimes I do dream in English, sometimes I dream in Romanian. So yeah. Guys, Scholz was game number 1, and what are we gonna see there? Armenians versus Dravidians. I surely don't hope we're gonna see Saracens, but Z40 might pick Saracens to deal with the Armenian galleys. However, Dravidians might be just as good. And hopefully, when I'm talking about galleys, I'm talking about late caster galleys, and this is going to be an FC Fires opening. The best strat, in my opinion, on that map. Hey, Cav. The language I dream in changes, but it's always about doubt. Oh boy. I don't think Gamba for Scholz is a good idea. No. Gamba for Scholz should be cancelled because the result is out. The result is out. Let me just see how to get the rack really quick. T90 Titans League, Gold League. And this was Group C. I think it was the last matchup. Oh no, we still have Siskan versus Target. My bad. This was running versus Z40. Okay, dashboard OP. It was Dravidians versus Portuguese. My god, bro. What? Okay. I might have the records. Okay, I got it. Happy Leaves OP, guys. Another shout out to Happy Leaves. The guy that I voted for the unsung hero of this community. I don't think people are often aware how useful that tool is for casting. I really don't think people are aware of that. I'm honestly lost without the dashboard. I don't know how people used to cast before the dashboard was a thing, but honestly, I just, when it's a big tournament or something and I open the dashboard and I see it's offline because he's fixing something, or like, I don't know, it was, I guess, overloaded and it crashed for a bit. I'm in shambles. Imagine the entire experience without AoE2 Rex. I don't know how people did it. Imagine the entire experience without Atomic Sausage. I don't know how people did it. I did too. I think Dave did too. Dave knows what's up. That's why he's the man of the people. Okay, we have game number 1, aka game number 3, aka Shoals. Z40 is playing in green as Dravidians. Running is in purple as Portuguese on Shoals. So, lot of things to say. I can't stress this enough. I think I did before, but I will still do it. FC Fires is the best strat to open with on this map because galleys are useless early on. Why? Because there's a sea tower. Sea tower that will usually protect the dock. Players will go for a dock nearby just for that exact reason, to always have to a shelter to run the fishing ships back to. And while I'm looking at that positioning, I feel like it's a bit cringe for Z40. He will have to chop one of these trees. I didn't see that before. It's pretty funny. Chop a tree and then put a dock on top of that. Only one dip fish close to that sea tower. However, we've seen plenty of generations. We've seen 2 or 3 dip fish there, but not this one. So, in this matchup, I kind of favor Dravidians. If we are playing it, as I said, with fast castle fires, because Dravidians will have extra wood every now and then, a wood that they can invest into buildings to go up, and then while you're going up, you keep less vills on wood and you keep more on food, so you can get a more competitive uptime. Then I was talking about that dip fish, right? You see, you have a couple of dip fish next to your starting dock, but then you have a bunch of short fishes sprinkled in, and then you have the dip fish further and further away. The Dravidian fishing ships do carry more resources, so the travel time will be at its minimum. Oh, we didn't chop that. I see how it is. I like what Z40 is doing here. Z40 placed the dock here because he's thinking that by the time the opponent is going to have navy, he had been already run out of dip fish, and then he can put a second dock here behind the sea tower, and he still has dip fish around it. If that indeed was... You see, I will be doing that a lot of times while casting. Think about every single aspect a lot. I will overthink it to craziness, and then, like I said in some of the interviews, I would be asking like, oh, I saw you put your first dog there. Was that to save that position for the second dog to be protected by the sea tower? And the player would just say, no, I just placed a dog there. That would be okay. Okay, cool. No problemo. No problemo. 25 pop. 25 pop with 20 vills seems incredibly fast. I think we're going to have... No, don't tell me that Z40 is investing into feudal age military. What? No! When will people understand? No! I don't like it. Running is chilling. He's at 27 pop, 23 vills. He's making a barracks. 6 fish and up is a huge investment into feudal. Yeah, you see, Running didn't even invest that much. Running will have the resources to go Castle Age. Needs to move on to gold. He's doing it now. Fishing is a scam. I don't think it's a scam, and I understand if... yeah, there's the second dock. Okay, so he was thinking about it. But you can't snipe the fish on this map. This is what I'm saying. To begin with. And second, even if you're able to snipe the fish, Running investing into 3 fishing ships. It's still damage, and it's still important to take control over water. I still don't understand what's the rush to take it in feudal. Because you can fall behind so much. I feel strong. Like, I've been rambling about that every single cast on this. No, he's investing into 4 galleys already. No! I need coffee. I need coffee. Literally my whole day ruined. That's my issue. That's what I tell an HR rep every time when I'm interviewing for a job. I care too much. Those are my weaknesses. I work too hard. Oh. No. You should... Why don't you say hi? You should watch my rambling. I think it was on Mihai's set. And Mihai actually fucking lost that game. Mihai goes Saracen's galleys when he has Malay and Japanese available in the draft. I lost it. From nightmare to nightmare? Exactly. This is what I woke up for. Oh, cool galleys, bro. Nice damage you did. You almost took a fishing ship out. Almost. Okay. He has 9 fishing ships. My god. Okay. We finished it with a second raid. Why not Malay? Oh, why big Malay when you can go Saracen galleys? Running is up. He will have more HP on those ships, and they're cheaper in terms of gold. I like Z40's transition to fires, though, but he should go up. What are you investing for? Like, he invested into 6 units to snipe 2 fishing ships. I don't think that's worth it. Timings and being able to extend out on this map are so important. Absolutely. That's why I think that Malay and Italians are top 2 civs on this map. Then you have Byzantines with their... Because this game will develop into fires. Especially in early Castle Age. Maybe throughout the whole Castle Age. I would say you invest into a transition to Galleons on your way up to Imp. So I do like Byzantines from that point of view. Not benefiting too much from the timings, except when it comes to Imp. But when it comes to Imp, you have cheaper Imp and you open Dromos. Boom. Yeah, he's honestly just trolling in TTL so far. Yeah, okay, so we have... Oh my god, if running is gonna get careening, I will lose it. I will lose it, but in a good way. Probably not worth it just for a bunch of galleys and whatnot. He's just going to absolutely commit for the fish and fire ships with the war galley upgrade. They are melting the eco. Needs a couple more though, because that's still a lot of navy from Z40. And look at that, you have a knight now. Z40 is still far away from the next stage. Well, far away. 20 seconds. I would like to see some demos sprinkled in here to deal with Z40's fire ships. I don't love how running is standing under this tower without careening in, but again, I don't think careening is worth it this early on. There's no fletching on that sea tower though. I'm not a big fan of just throwing your navy, trying to commit for the fish. Not a big fan of that, but 30C on the way. Monastery up as well. Second and 30C up for, well, up on the way for Z40. Z40 lost quite a lot of fish here. Still has 5. But now the dip fish is gone. Like I said, I wonder if Z40 is paying attention and microing. He is! He's sending them to dip fish. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, exactly. He has 1k2 resource collected, but that's all invested into Navy. Sanctity coming in for running. No galleys with fletching will take out fire ships like that, but fire ships of his own will. And again, he's just... yeah, you see, I don't like how running is playing either, because those were 2 fire ships that were committed to take out 1 fishing ship. I understand diving for the fish, but you can't do that as easily with fire ships like with galleys. You know, with galleys, because the galleys are way faster, you'll just micro run in and focus the fish. $52 eco to 48, but when it comes to builds, we have 51 to 44, and those, yeah, those are at 40%. Hey, hey, hey! Just passing. Hello.
Sorry.
Well, that monk should buy a lotto ticket today. Or Kimtor, thank you so much for your prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 4 months. Okay, coffee kicking in. Energy levels are back. Are back. We are so back. We are so back in Gold League. That's not a nice joke for Sobek. He was in Platinum last year. Yeah. Got him. Absolutely bloody got him. Okay. Okay, so how's the future looking like here? Z40 has a stone for a castle soon. Danger. Running is outpost rushing the map. I like the Chad woman building a TC. Hoping for a new life. Yeah. She's strong and independent and has a lot of courage. Has a lot of courage. And pregnant. And pregnant. How else is she gonna start the whole... Oh. No! Yeah. Dedge. Dedge. Her sister! Her sister is here to carry on the legacy. Never mind. I'm not going. I'm not investing into that storyline. That was a roller coaster of emotions. This is up. Just to go down. Too late, I'm invested. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Z40 is digging for some relics, but the relics are gonna be taken by running. Ooh, I don't know, reverse here with a forward castle. Nah, screw that. Why actually commit for map control? Let's just castle drop 2 outposts and a house. Those seems like they're more important. However, I think he was scared of a couple of knights denying that castle. Or maybe even another castle here protecting running. Running would have the stone for it anyway. And there it is. We have Imp from Portuguese being in the queue just a couple of seconds before Z40. But the issue with all of this is that we are looking towards an Imperial Age with Portuguese having a... Bruh. What's up, Binary? Thank you so much for 17 months. Appreciate it. It completes for sure. If you mean it completes going down, then yes. If you mean it completes going down before Imp. Oh god. Oh, he's repairing. Hard to repair with an organ gun there. Yeah, he cancelled it. He noticed and he cancelled it. Oh, but that's... You know what that means, guys, right? If there was even a slight chance, it's just Joe. Joe to the Joe. Another blacksmith. I love the second blacksmith. Or is that the first? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that the first? Oh my god. Please. Oh my god. That's the first. Yeah. Oh god. Hey, cucumber salad. I love cucumber salads. I love cucumbers. Yeah, he went on with stable market FC. Did they also wake up at 5 AM to play this game? I mean, running is German. I don't know what time is in Taiwan. So it wasn't... I don't think it was that early, honestly. The first game getting cast third and the second blacksmith getting built first. Yepers. Handcard in the queue for Z40, but issue is that Portuguese will get to their units, to organ guns. What's Dravinian's way to deal with organ guns? Cheap siege onagers, I would believe, but ballistics on the bomber cannon sounds just as good. Alice? What about skirms? Well, he's not producing nothing right now. He's not producing anything, I mean. My bad. We're fast fire upgrade. Chop chop. Oh, these Ellies. Ah. At this stage of the game, with the position that Z40 is in right now, I feel like Siege Elephant upgrade. An upgrade that costs 850 resources is a waste of resources. You would want, I guess, more Elephant Archers out. And of course, as I'm saying that, he has 7 of them that he will just melt everything. Alright, okay. Bales needs to go to repair the trap, repair the castles, repair everything. Also, Organ Guns lost quite a lot of Pierce armor in the last couple of patches, so Elephant Archers is a great option against them. But you're playing against a clown, and a clown will always have monks. Remember, running has no blacksmith upgrades. He has +2 on the knights, at least that. But no fletching for the castles. No, no anything. What's happening here? No attack upgrades either. Yeah. Okay, so there will be a castle here. Z40 still has his fish alive. I mean, there's that. There's more monks on the way. Galleon now for running. Okay, yeah, you see, this is what I was talking about. This is what I expect to see. Fires into where are we going? Imagine a demo on this, Vils. Trap is going to deal with that castle, but Z40 didn't have chemistry for a while. That's bad because he had the map control, and chemistry would have given him access to cannon galleon and to bomber cannons here as well. And there's a lot of workshops that he could produce those from. Now, cannon galleon is going to be tricky to get with running taking control over the water, which I think it will happen because he did invest into galleon upgrade. This is a lot of military though, guys. I'm scared for running in this position. Z40, remember, not a lot of gold access. He only has a castle now on the other side of the map that is being attacked by a trap, and running will be fighting to keep the castle alive, at least one of them. I see a couple of conversions. I see siege elephants that are still alive, but villagers do have bonus damage against them, and running just sheltering all of those villagers under the castle kills all of them, and that was a lot of resources down the drain. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of military. There's still a couple of monks here that will probably try to deal with more elephant archers. Running getting the +4 armor, has 2 random militias. I think that was a misclick. Must have been. Cannon galleons now in the queue for Z40, but galleons out for running as well. And cannon galleons for sure will not be able to reach those 2 traps attacking this castle soon. Nope. Nope. Elite elephant archers though. Elite elephant archers soon on the field. But in the meantime, I feel like running is trying to fight And he doesn't have to. I don't see why he's trying to force that fight when he has so much less military there. However, at least he's taking the siege elephants out. That's still... I think a siege elephant is pretty expensive to begin with. No, those are the upgrades. Wait, I'll check that in a second. So, a siege elephant costs 120 food and 95 gold. Second castle is going back up. Second castle is going up here, and all of those vills are goners. Theresidae hope and hype. Theresidae is acting like a skirmisher on water against all of those galleons. But I don't think Running cares about water control anymore at this point. His castles are also in the back. They could be probably ranged by the cannon galleons. Okay, now those vills are trying to fight the elephant archers as well. Zero on gold for Z40. Yep, he lost the gold access he had in the north. Yeah. Fast feudal galleys. Never works. I feel like that's a timing that you're just throwing out the window.